the members of the Indian Academy of Pediatrics. We are very proud to have the presence of our President, Dr. Vasant Kalatkar sir, Dr. Neelam Mohan ma'am, Dr. Basavraj sir, Dr. Yogesh Parikh sir, Dr. Atanu Badra sir, as well as Dr. Ramesh Bajania sir, and the national coordinators, Dr. Geeta Patil, Dr. Amirish Patil, Dr. Praveen Page, Dr. Kishore Bendur, and all the members of the office bearers, the executive board members of the Indian Academy of Pediatrics, past and present. And we are very blessed to be in the presence today of Dr. T. U. Sukumaran sir, who is a past president of IIP 2021, and the host of seniors from all across the country who have joined us today for this wonderful, wonderful, important event. Let me quote: tears from eyes and breath held tight. Tears from eyes and breath held tight over things we cannot see. An allergy is a child's fight for calm and clarity. And it is this calm and clarity that the child looks at towards the Indian Academy of Pediatrics in a new look, in a better reach, more engagement, where our new segment now focuses on sniffles, rashes, and struggles, allergies disrupting young lives. This is something that is going on for so many years in the child's life, often gets missed. But today, the Indian Academy of Pediatrics has taken upon itself to highlight this issue to the community via the IIP Ki Baat Community Ke Saath 2.0 program. And I request now our dear HSG sir, Honorary Secretary General sir, Professor Dr. Yogesh Bhai Parikh, to please address and welcome the gathering. Dr. Yogesh Bhai, it's over to you.
Yeah, thank you, dear Dr. Samir Bhai, for the starting of the program and the nice introduction there. So I welcome all the dignitaries. I welcome our President, Dr. Vasant Kalatkar sir, the brain behind this project, and Dr. Neelam Mohan madam, President-elect, brain with beautiful idea, brilliant idea, and the dynamic lady. Our Dr. G. Basavaraj sir, President 2024, and Dr. Ramesh Bajania ji, our Senior Vice Presidents, and today our Chief Guest, Dr. Han Sung Kim, and Guest of Honor, Dr. T. U. Sukumaran sir, and all the office bearers, executive board members, IP की बात community के साथ programs coordinator and the expert committee members of these programs. So today is the 5th segment of the IP की बात community के साथ program, and here this is another meaningful journey to bridge the gap between the medical expertise and the community awareness. And this IP की बात community के साथ program was launched last year and very successful across the year, and now we have a program on 2.0. So today's program is Sniffles, Rashes and Struggles, Allergies Disturbing Young Lives. So it highlights the growing concern that impacts millions of the children worldwide, and allergy, often dismissed as the minor irritation, can profoundly affect the health, well-being and the daily routine of our young children and the individuals. So it interferes with the education, social interaction, and the overall development. So it demands urgent and the informed attention from the caregivers, healthcare providers, educators, and the pediatrician. So today we have a chief guest, Dr. Hemkusun Kim, who is pioneering work in the pediatric allergy beyond the continents, and our own past presidents and the mentor, Dr. T. Sukumaran, our respected voice in the global pediatric healthcare, specifically in the allergy. So their expertise will undoubtedly enrich our understanding and inspire collective action in addressing allergies. The media committee and all the IP community के साथ program have doing excellent work, and this time the allergy topic by the committee has launched this program, and they have done excellent works. Dr. Dheeraj Gupta, Dr. Somshekhar, Dr. Sanjukta, Dr. Parin Parmar, Dr. Danesh, and Dr. Adi Mehta. This whole committee has. This committee had done excellent work and made the scientific program for this today's program. So I Thanks all the expert committee and the media committee and the scientific committee for this excellent work. And I hand over the Dr. Samir Dalwai for the further proceeding. Over to you,
Thank
Samir
you
Bhai.
very much, Dr. Yogesh Bhai Parikh, for always being helpful to get these events done. And it is now my proud privilege to invite our dear President IAP 2025, Dr. Vasant Kaladkar sir, for his opening remarks about the event today. Ladies and gentlemen, we present you President IAP, Dr. Vasant Kaladkar.
Yeah, namaskar and warm greetings to everyone. My dear colleagues, parents, teachers, caregivers, and all over India's citizens and beyond. Definitely, I am happy that today our President-elect, Dr. Neelam Mohan, Dr. Basavaraja, President-elect, our National Secretary, Dr. Yogesh Parekh, Dr. Atanu, who is the treasurer, all my seniors, today's guest, Dr. Sukumaran, Dr. Hansuk Kim, and all the members of allergy chapter, along with my all 49,000 members of Indian Academy of Pediatrics. I bring greetings from Indian Academy of Pediatrics as the president. Today, I speak to you not just as the president of the Indian Academy of Pediatrics, but as a fellow parent, a fellow human who knows how painful it is to watch a child suffer again and again. A sneeze may seem small, but when it keeps coming back, when it brings along rashes, sleepless night, itchy eyes, and breathlessness, it turns childhood into a struggle. And when the child suffers, the entire family suffers. That's why today's episode, that is the fifth episode of IAP की बात community के साथ for year 2025. That's a sniffle, rashes and struggles. Appropriate name given by our IAP committee, that IAP की बात committee headed by Dr. Geeta Patil and all were powered by Dr. Samir Dalwai, Dr. Praveen Page, Dr. Amresh, Dr. Kishore Binder, and all those who are actively involved in this. Really, this is the name which is appropriate for today's topic. It's not just a discussion. It's a cry for help that we must answer. So really, I want to thanks our committee who are taking day and night effort for making this program more and more attractive, and really a hats off to them for their energy. Allergies are no longer rare. They are real, rising and reaching homes in both cities and villages. Thus, pollen, food, insect bites, anything can become the trigger. Whether patient is in a city or in a town or in a village or hostel or at home, it can be there. Nobody gets spared if he is allergic. 1 in 4 children in India may be silently fighting the battle. Some miss school, some miss play, and I'm definite few are there because of a snuffing allergy, maybe missing this today's program. So that's the gravity of it, and that's why these people are decided along with our all office bearer, executive board member of this year, decided to have this topic, and that's why this is the fifth episode of IIP की बात community के साथ, that is people, rash and struggle. So I want to sadly that many still go undiagnosed, mistaken as having just a cold. Through this platform, IIP के बाद community के साथ we bring science, empathy and action together. I'm really proud that program started in Dr. Basavaraja's year, headed by me and Dr. Basavaraja and our secretary and treasurer. Now it's getting another shape in form of this type of episode, the movies, roundtable discussion. This really, and I hope this will go on, and because it's a program for our community, which was our aim to reach the community. What is our aim? Our aim is simple: to help the parents recognize the signs early, guide doctor to diagnose rationally, share safe treatment that actually work, and most important, remove the fear and stigma attached to allergic condition. We are not just curing sneezes, we are saving smiles. We are not just treating rashes, we are restoring childhoods. I'm really deeply grateful to my pediatric family for making this campaign strong and heartfelt. To the parents, teachers, and health workers, thank you for tuning in and beginning being the voice of change. My request to all those who are attending this program or not attending, please share this everything to your relative, your teachers, your students, and your patient through digital media or Instagram, Facebook, wherever you possible, you can share it. Today, we are honored to have with us today Dr. Sukumaran, our chief guest, who is like a elder brother for me. Really is a man with the word and working lot and allergy. I know he is known as a good past president along with a person who is doing hard work for allergy chapter. Thank you, Dr. Sukumaran sir, being here for as a chief guest. I'm really sorry to say that Dr. Hansuk Kim, a global beacon of knowledge and our guest of honor, this guest today because of his having some health issues, he couldn't join. He's not going to. So, Dr. Sukumaran, please take care. Take care. I'm really happy and thank you, Sukumaran sir, who is a pillar of allergy care in India. Your presence means the world to us. Let's make allergy की पहचान IAP का ज्ञान a message in every home. Let's create an allergy aware, allergy prepared, and allergy free India. How can I forget today's hero? Basically, who had done a lot of scientific work. That's Dr. Arif, Dr. Neeraj Gupta, Dr. Somshekar Ayar, Dr. Parmar, Dr. Sayukta De, and Dr. Dhanesh Walwekar. Thank you all six people who had made today's day. And I know your depth of subject on allergy. I know with your contribution, we can go ahead for this chapter. Because of you only, we are doing this allergy program. That's a ICP course. Thank you once again. So सांस लेना आजादी से आईपी के साथ एलर्जी मुक्त जिंदगी. This should be our breath. So if we will spread this all the message, we can achieve our theme of this year, that is to serve children, colleagues, and country. So once again, with all this, I thank you for joining us. Jai Hind, Jai IIP. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Vasant Kaladkar, sir, for your words of wisdom and your kind guidance. Thank you very much once again. And like you rightly said, it is our experts in pediatrics and the community, which we must always respect. And it is Dr. Neeraj Gupta, sir, and his team today, which has provided the entire knowledge fund for the community on behalf of IAP. It is now my pleasant duty to invite our dear President-elect, Madam Dr. Neelam Mohan, to please address the gathering and to share her wisdom with all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, we present Dr. Neelam Mohan.
Thank you, Samir, and respected Sukumaran, past president, as the guest of honor. And thank you for that greetings too. And all our IAP leaders, whether it is Vasant, Baswaraja, Yogesh Ji, and Atanu. There used to be a song I used to hear of, a very popular song of Shah Rukh Khan, which said "Dhire Dhire Pyar Ho Jayega." Samir, correct those exact lines because you're a Bollywood star. But I guess I'm falling in love again and again with all the members, my colleagues, IIP leaders, and all the members, colleagues, and all, and the stupendous work that is being done by Geeta, Samir, Amrish, Praveen, and Kishorji in their guidance. And today is such a wonderful thing I've always been talking about. And in fact, I was the one who pushed Neeraj to start writing a book, which should be released in the next Pericon, and I've been pushing him for a couple of years for this, and I'm very happy that in India we are able to start a module or a course for the pediatricians on allergy, which will be designed by the IP allergy chapter. So besides Neeraj, who's now heading, Arif, who's again a good friend from Hyderabad, and Dr. Som Shekhar from Bangalore, Dhanush, Parin, and Sayukta, I'm sure you people would have produced good work that we will be able to share during the fifth segment of IP Ki Baat Community Ke Saath, and talking about this sniffles. While rash and the struggles allergy, being a gastroenterologist myself, I've seen a huge change in the last 2.5 decades of my practice. And when I look into the prevalence of allergies in India, you'll all be shocked when I rattle the statistics, because it is no more a condition of the West. It is not only knocking our doors, it started knocking our doors, and probably we were not too vigilant, and now it's there, because rhinitis in Indian data has been shown to be 10 to 20%. And the beautiful study, the insert study, which came of asthma in India, that highlighted that they were close to 4.5% in the younger children, and going up to 6 to 7% in adolescents. And besides that, dermatology, allergic dermatitis was 3 to 5%. And what say food allergies, what I see. And in fact, I had to make a separate unit now in our department of pediatric gastroenterology, hepatology that we do. First, I headed up with a new division of nutrition, and now we headed up with a new of food allergies, because it is 1 to 3% the statistics of Indian data is suggesting, which is no more knocking a door. It's very much there amongst all of us. So, as they say, allergies are whispers, and they're whispers of the immune system that we need to identify early, because whatever you deal with immunity, early diagnosis is able to bring about impactful changes. Though the allergens may look invisible, but the impact may be quite significant. And the impact is not only going to be on the clinical symptoms that we talk about, but the quality of life, the school attendance, and the emotional well being of children is also at stake when we talk about allergies. And one of the beautiful quotes I had read somewhere long back was that it talks about that education is the most powerful immunotherapy when you talk about allergies. And today, we've identified it as education through the IAPT bar. This education is the immunotherapy that we can provide to the rising incidence of allergies in India, which is not only due to environmental hazards, but once we are moving from the low income to the middle income and high, we are going to see these issues of allergies, which we all know about. And immunotherapy is much available now in India, which we never heard about earlier. And the new diagnostic tools are very interesting. When we started a practice, we never had these tools, what we were talking about. And I want to impress on to the pediatricians, when you order this allergic test, whether it's like a waste of money. It's totally a waste, the amount of allergens, because there is so much to it that it's like it's time that we need to move ahead, and it's not the right step to do that. Maybe the next step is the skin prick test, a little wiser, and then where you understand, and beyond that are the component therapy. So we do need experts who are going to talk about the diagnostics and understanding the early symptoms, and empathy is not all that we need, but we need these whispers to be identified early. And thank you for giving this opportunity because, as I said to you, Samir, this is something which is at our doors and need to be embraced by all of us in pediatrics.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Neelam. You said some very nice song for IAP. So let me just say that. धीरे धीरे प्यार को बढ़ाना है हद से गुजर जाना है which means that all of us have to continue working together and take
No, I
IAP.
wanted to talk about the Shah Rukh Khan and Kohli's wife, her first movie, Dire Dire.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, absolutely. So thank you so much for reminding us of that. What you said also reminded me about the allergies being misunderstood in so many other conditions. You may not be aware, many of us may not be aware, but I often get a reference of a child referred as ADHD, attention deficit hyperactive impulsive child, always moving around, always fidgety. Actually, it is an allergy which has been missed, and the child is itching all over, and that's why he seems fidgety. And also, sometimes because of these sniffles, he's been given antihistaminic. He's sleepy in the classroom, and the child may be sleepy and often gets misunderstood as inattention. So I think it's very important for all of us to have these meetings where different specialties connect and we are able to share our own knowledge bit of it to everybody. It's now my thank you, Dr. Neelam Mohan, and it's now my pleasant duty to invite Dr. G.V. Vasavraja, my dear friend and President IIP 2024. Last year we started with IIP के बाद community के साथ 1.0, one of the most sterling programs of IIP and going on now, and I'm sure it will continue. Dr. Basavraj sir, over to you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Samir ji, and our respected National President of Indian Academy of Pediatrics, who has been taking the AAP to the greater heights in terms of reaching to the community, in taking the academics to the greater heights and international collaboration. And of course, ably supported by our Honorable President-elect, Dr. Neelam Mohanji, and Dynamic Secretary, Professor Yogesh Parikh, Dr. Atanu Badra, our first national treasurer, and all the OB members of Indian Academy of Pediatrics and EB member. And today's chief guest, none other than is one of the mentor to me, and not only to me, to many, many senior pediatrician across the India and also across the world, Professor T.U. Sukumaran sir, who has been known for an integrity and honesty. And sir was the one who has been brought the lot of reforms in the Indian Academy of Pediatrics, whether it is an FBS, whether it is an allergy. Still, I remember when Major Nagaraj sir and Dr. Sukumaran sir, Dr. H. Paramesh from Bengaluru, they came to our institute, Indira Gandhi Institute, before starting the allergy chapter in way back in 2010 and 2011. That's the time where they came to our institute. We are all a founder member of allergy chapter since 2011. That was the time where the concept of allergy, which was not existing in India, and they brought it to the Indian things, and now the efforts and whatever they have put it in terms of a scientific, in terms of a number of hours they put it and taken to the another level by Neeraj Gupta, who has been a very, very instrumental in leading the IAP allergy chapter. So today's topic is a very, very relevant. Not that it was not there in the past. So our priorities in those days is slightly different from that of today. So where at that time we were talking about infectious disease, we are talking about mortalities because of a measles, because of a malnutrition, because of a worm infestation, and many of the infectious disease which were the major thing. But the trend which has been changing, now we are heading towards a lot of the diagnostic evolution which has been taken place, therapeutic evolution which has been taken place. It has been well narrated by our Honorable President-elect Dr. Neelam ji, and of course Yogesh Parikh also in his opening remarks he brought a lot of along with Vasant Kalatkar ji. So IAP is known to bring in a lot of credible and which is relevant information that can be accessed by the common people. That is where we are all heading towards that. So the credible and relevant information which we are making it to the common people, that is the our goal of an Indian Academy of Pediatrics. Samir ji, Dr. Geeta Patil, and all of them have been putting lot of effort to spread this information. I request Honorable all the OB member, EB member, and IAP spokesperson and common people, and also the branch president, secretary, take this information to the needy parents. So I am sure it will also be taken into that. Amresh Patil, Nirmala Joshi, all are them doing a great work spreading this information. Best wishes for the today's program. Thank you very much. Over to you, Dr. Samirji.
Thank you so much, Dr. Basavraj, sir. Brief, to the point, and decisive as always. Thank you very much. It's now my duty to invite all the three presidents to release the press note. And as you are all aware, IAP Ki Baat Communique Saath always comes out with a brief message to the media, via the media to the entire community. And I request our host to please be ready to share the press release. And I request our presidents to declare it open. There you go. Vasant sir, Neelam ma'am, Basavraj sir.
Declare that this press note about allergy disrupting young lives has been released. It's open for every member that you can share in your Facebook, Instagram, your media, your print media, and everywhere. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. You'll have this press note in your inbox presently, and we request you on behalf of the entire OB to please share this with the rest of the community. And now I would like to invite our treasurer, Dr. Atanu Badra, to please speak a few words. Unfortunately, I haven't seen him. Dr. Atanu, are you there?
Not Miss
He
Samir
told that
Bhai.
busy with his
Very-
something.
Acha. I now request our Vice President, West Zone, Dr. Ramesh Bajania, sir, to please address the audience on behalf of Allergy. Is concerned a lot with environment, and I'm sure one of the major determinants or problems related to allergy is in the environment. Dr. Bajania, over to you.
Yes. Thank you so much, Samir. Good afternoon, Dr. Vasan sir, Dr. Neeram Mohan ma'am, Dr. Basav sir, Dr. Yogesh sir, and all the respected seniors and dear friends. In fact, this particular topic, no one imagined that this also can come under the community project, but this is very, very essential. Particularly in this season, just before monsoon, from morning to evening, we get so many patients complaining about rashes, allergy, and these problems. And I'm very sure that the parents, they have got very little information about these things. So they do all the sorts of gimmicks like applying Shamjiru and powders and lotions and whatnot. So I'm very sure that this community project would be of tremendous help to a common people across the country. And I'm very privileged to be part of this vibrant team. So thank you and congratulations to all the stakeholders led by Dr. Vasan sir and Dr. Yogesh sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ramesh Bajania, sir, for being so brief and to the point about everything. Thank you very much. As we are all aware, it is a wonderful scientific team that puts together the entire aspects of the topic, and I'm delighted to now to share that.
Since we both are graduated from the first batch of adolescent pediatrics myself.
Dr. Somashekar, mute yourself.
No, madam. I'm monitoring. Don't worry. Done.
I'm so sorry for the interruption. And as I said, that we have this excellent scientific expert committee headed by our dear Dr. Neeraj Gupta, comprising Dr. Somashekar sir, Dr. Sayukta ma'am, Dr. Pareen Parmar, Dr. Dhanesh Bhai Volvaikar, and Dr. Muhammad Arif Ahmed sir. And we request as there to represent them, Dr. Neeraj Gupta, who we all know so well. And I would request him to please come over and share what the scientific committee really wants to share with the community. Ladies and gentlemen, we present Dr. Gupta.
Thank you very much, sir. And
Dr. Neeraj, your lights off. You are not visible.
भाई आपका कैमरा ऑन करिए नीरज भाई.
कैमरा ऑन ही था बट कुछ हो गया.
Suddenly
Yeah.
light has gone away actually, so
Yeah.
not sure whether the Wi-Fi will work or not.
On camera, you can talk, Dilek.
Yeah. Yes, now it is better.
Yeah,
sir.
Yeah,
there you
okay,
are back
okay.
again. Your words are very illuminating, Neeraj bhai. So it can be seen now. Science has brightened you up.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So, respected Chief Guest, Dr. Kim, Guest of Honor, Dr. T.U. Sukumaran, sir, our distinguished IAP leaders, dear colleagues, friends from the community, teachers, parents, and children. A very warm welcome to all of you. As the allergy expert and convener of this month IAP Community Awareness Module, titled Sniffles, Rashes, and Struggles, Allergies Disrupting Young Lives, it is both my honor and responsibility to shine a spotlight on a silent but growing public health challenge, allergic diseases in children. First, I offer my heartfelt thanks to the dynamic leadership of Dr. Vasant Kalatkar sir, our President of Central IAP 2025, for his unwavering support in prioritizing allergy awareness through this powerful platform of IAP Ki Baat Community Ke Saath. My sincere appreciation also goes to Dr. Neelam ma'am, our President-elect, and Dr. Basavaraja ji sir, our immediate past President, for their continued encouragement and guidance. A special word of gratitude to Dr. Geeta Patil ma'am and Dr. Samir Dalwai sir, our national coordinators, whose tireless efforts and coordination made this module possible. Allergy, once considered a first world problem, as narrated by Dr. Neelam ma'am, is now very much an Indian reality. In fact, it is becoming one of the most common chronic conditions in our children. Every week in our clinics, we see children sneezing for weeks, struggling to sleep due to itching, missing school because of wheezing or food reactions. The emotional toll on families is deep, and yet many of these conditions remain undiagnosed or misunderstood. Let me share one striking fact. While infections are declining due to improved public health measures, allergies are rising rapidly, especially in the urban areas. This is due to multiple factors: rising pollution, changing food habits, less outdoor play, greater indoor allergen exposure from mites, molds, and pets. Our goal with this module is simple but powerful: to educate families, school teachers, frontline doctors, and communities about how to recognize allergic diseases early, how to manage them through simple lifestyle changes, safe medications, and when needed, then advanced options like immunotherapy, and most importantly, how to prevent complications and empower children to live healthy and confident lives. We have also included practical home checklist, school guidelines, and easy to follow advice in this module. I hope this document serves just as a guide for the pediatrician and also as a bridge between clinics and communities. I express my deepest appreciation to my dedicated core team members who contributed meaningfully to this initiative. Special thanks to Dr. Arif Ahmed sir, Dr. Somshekar sir, Dr. Danish Walvaikar sir, Dr. Parin, and Dr. Sanjukta Dema. Your inputs and passion have helped shape this into a community relevant resource. This is not just a medical initiative, it is a social mission. We must work together as doctors, parents, teachers, and policymakers to reduce the burden of allergic diseases and, above all, to protect childhood from avoidable sufferings. Let us remember: a sniffle that lingers, a rash that itches too long, or a cough that comes back again and again could be an allergy in disguise. Let's recognize it, let's manage it, and help our children thrive. Together with Central IAP and with your continued support, we will take this message to every household. सांस ले आजादी से IAP के साथ एलर्जी मुक्त जिंदगी. Thank you. जय हिंद. जय IAP.
Thank you, Dr. Neeraj. What an excellent, small and short, but very, very meaningful message. It really means the importance of reaching out to the community and coaching the parents and the community how they can protect their little loved ones from allergies. Ladies and gentlemen, the success of any program is not measured by how extravagant it looks, but rather the depth and the persistence with which we follow up our past commitments. And this is one program which continues to follow up on each and every topic we have taken right from the launch of anemia in February 2024 last year. And our dear colleague Dr. Amresh Patil is the person who will always present the work done on the previous programs. Dr. Amresh Patil, here he is, and we request him to tell us about the work done by the IAP Ke Baat Community Ke Saath program for the past topics. Over to you, Amresh bhai.
Thank you, Samir sir. My pranams to all the doyens of IAP here. The voice of IAP, the voice of children was raised from local to global with our leaders representing IAP everywhere. So we had a wonderful week. Since the war was looming, we had wonderful activities which were carried out in a war footage. The video would be played, which would show whatever I'm saying to you. So each and every IAPN is taking this IAP ki baat communication to the community. So let's again work on war footage and take it to a higher levels. I request the host to kindly play the video for the past activities. Thank you, IAP, and thank you, Samir Bhai.
Thank you so much, Dr. Amrish. I think it fills our hearts with pleasure to see in which way IIP Ki Baat community ke saath has not only reached out to the community but has connected the community all across the country. As pediatricians, we are filled with nationalism, but unfortunately, we can't go and fight on the borders. But in each and every city, each and every village of India, as pediatricians, we can show our nationalism by working for the children's betterment under the leadership of our IIP leaders. And I think this is one program which has connected entire country together. And Amrish, thanks a lot for especially making that such a touching video. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So it's over now to Dr. Geeta Patil, my colleague and the co-coordinator, in charge of the scientific committee, who has worked tireless for the last 2 years. Geeta Tai, there you are. And I would request her now to please introduce our dear mentor, our dear past president, sir, Dr. Sukumaran. So Geeta, madam, two words for you. You've been such a hardworking person, always behind the scene, coordinating so much all the scientific committees every time, seeing that they've got the mail, seeing that they've got the messages, and yet coordinating and keeping everything ready at the last moment. So, big round of applause I request for everybody for Geeta Tai. And over to you, Geeta Patil, madam.
Thank you, Dr. Samirji. And it's a great prestige and honor for me to introduce everybody told about Dr. T.U. Sukumaran sir. And before that, I just want to convey that this all the matter scientific content, PPT, press note is given in the Google Drive, which you have received the invitation and you can download and use it. So this my work of introducing, I think Sukumaran sir is known to many. I think I can't say that I'm doing something newer thing to introduce to him. His achievements and expertise is so much. If I go on telling, it will take more than an hour. So he is known as teacher par excellence for many. And his 45 years of teaching experience for UG, PG, DNB, he has groomed many students and pediatricians He's a professor and head of Department of Pediatric in various medical colleges of Kerala. He was a PhD guide of Kerala University of Health Sciences. Right now, as he told that, he's working at present senior consultant and professor in Caritas Hospital, Kottayam. And all of you may be very happy to hear he was a principal investigator for the international study of asthma and allergies in childhood, short form ISAC studies, and Global Asthma Network, Global Asthma Net, we say. So it's a really a proud moment for us. First epidemiology study on childhood asthma from Kerala. He had many, I think he might have quoted 55 publications.
Madam, you're muted.
Is it coming now?
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
they're going.
Okay. I think he was a principal investigator in ISAC studies and Global Asthma Net. He had a first epidemiology study on childhood asthma from Kerala. More than 55 publications. It may be more than that. In a state, national, and international journals. He has written chapters in different textbooks. His publications, he has authored 7 books, editor of 10 books. I think many of us, we have read that childhood bronchial asthma, the recent advances in pediatric asthma. He was a national chairperson of respiratory chapter, environment chapter, and recently he was a national chairperson of pediatric allergy and immunology chapter. He was state president in Kerala IAP 2000, NNF president of state. But all of we know you, sir, as a national president of IAP 2011, because we know that you are a mastermind behind many very well appreciated academic modules of IAP. If you know him, I think I remember 5, but it may extend all the things. And he was awarded with Best Doctor Award by Government of Kerala, then Best Doctor Award by World Malayali Council, then Kamal Patra Award by Indian Junior Chamber, then Outstanding Leadership Award by American Biographic Society, Outstanding Leadership Award by Lions Club. He is not only
Muted again, madam.
Again muted.
now it is, I think something is happening.
Okay.
Okay, so he had a outstanding leadership award and he was bestowed with many orations. To name few, M.R. Shenoy Memorial Oration, P.A. Alexander, Satyadas Memorial Oration Award, Y.C. Mathur Award, first Oration Award in Karnataka, in Davangere. Then he has been awarded Dr. H. Parmesh and Dr. Nagaraju Oration Award. Then Shantilal Seth, to quote this, Shantilal, we are very proud of you. Sir Shantilal Seth Oration of IAP at Pedicon 2021 at Noida. Dr. N. Somu Oration Award of National Respiratory Chapter. Apart from that, he was awarded Sheikh bin Masjid Oration Award, International Awards, and many more things. Sir, you have done tremendous work, so many things you have done. I think poor school performance also came during your time as a first module. After that, I think Samir sir was there, that second 2.0 was there in 2022, if I'm not wrong. Like many modules are there. So, sir, over to you. Before you start, sir, we want you to unveil one poster, sir. Host, can you share a poster?
Dear friends, with great pleasure, I am unveiling this brochure just now. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. So, to your comments, and everybody is ready to listen to you, sir.
How much time?
Sir, sir is there, President, sir? Or Samir sir can tell. Sir, you go on talking, sir.
Okay. Okay, beloved chairperson of this session, my beloved friend and the most dynamic, popular National President of Indian Academy of Pediatrics, Dr. Vasant, my beloved friend, the Secretary, Yogesh Parekh, Dr. Neelam Mohan, the President-elect of Indian Academy of Pediatrics, Dr. Basavaraja, another friend of mine, the past President of Indian Academy of Pediatrics, Dr. Samir, Dr. Gita Patel, Dr. Neeraj, and other members on the platform, my brothers and sisters of the Academy, and my dear friends. It gives me great pleasure and privilege to be here with you to participate in this seminar, the fifth segment of IAP Ki Baat Community Ke Saath. And this is the fifth segment, and I am very, very glad that our beloved National President, Dr. Basant, and past National President has taken over this program, and this program is going on very well throughout India. And this fifth segment is mainly on allergy, sniffles, rash, and struggles, the allergens disrupting young life. As all of you know, the prevalence of allergic disorders are increasing throughout the country. Coming to the prevalence of these allergic disorders, we see mainly 5 or 6 allergic disorders: bronchial asthma, allergic rhinitis, food allergy, atopic dermatitis, allergic conjunctivitis, urticaria, anaphylaxis, and so on. So I have done maximum studies on asthma and allergic rhinitis. The largest study group on allergic rhinitis and asthma, allergic disorder in general, is by a study group that is ISAC study group. ISAC stands for International Study on Allergy, Common Allergic Disorders in Children. And this group has done a prevalence study of asthma, allergic rhinitis, and atopic dermatitis from 1995 to 2015. There were 3 programs were there, 1, 2, and 3 programs by ISAC, and I was a person who was also already associated with this program, and I conducted the studies of ISAC in Kottayam district in Kerala. And in ISAC study, 5.5 lakhs of children were studied. So great, 5.5 lakhs of children from 46 countries were the participants of ISAC study. In each center, we have studied 3,000 children in the age group of 6 to 7 years and 13 to 14 years on prevalence and trigger factors of our allergic disease. And this ISAC study has shown that the prevalence of all the allergic disorders, including asthma, allergic rhinitis, food allergy, and atopic dermatitis, was increasing throughout the world. And it has shown that it varies from country to country, and the same country, in the same district, they vary from district to district. And in 2015, this study group was replaced by another study group. This is called GAN study. GAN study stands for Global Asthma Net. And Global Asthma Net was also an international study with multiple countries participating in this, and more than 27 countries participated in this study. And from India also, there was 9 centers from India on this study. From Kottayam, I was the principal investigator. Then Dr. Mahesh from Mysore, Dr. Sandeep Salve from Pune, then Sheila Avasti from Lucknow, then Minu Singh from PGH Chandigarh, then Kabra from Delhi, then Dr. Gosal from Calcutta, and Dr. Sabir from Jodhpur. And the chief of this study program from India was Dr. Virendra Singh, who was the professor of pediatrics and pediatric pulmonology from Jaipur, who is conducting his own institute on asthma. And this GAN study has again shows that the prevalence of allergic disease has increased. Even up to 40% is reported from in some of the centers. And regarding asthma, the analysis of this group has shown that the prevalence of acute asthma has decreased in low-income countries, but in middle-income countries, it has remained static, and high-income countries, they have shown that there is an again increased prevalence of all these allergic disorders. Again, I have studied the prevalence of asthma, allergic rhinitis, atopic dermatitis, and food allergy in 3 districts of Kerala, in Alapi district, Kottayam district, and Idukki district, as a part of my PhD work. My PhD thesis was on prevalence of allergic disorders and its impact on environment. And again, if you see, Alapi is a coastal area, Kottayam is a central part of Kerala, and Idukki is high ranges. And I have studied the prevalence of all these allergic disorders, and I have seen that the prevalence of asthma was nearly 22%, Then allergic rhinitis nearly 40%. Food allergy 5 to 8%, and atopic dermatitis 8 to 10%. Thus, we see that the prevalence of all these allergic disorders is very high throughout the country. And coming to the diagnosis of all the common allergic disorders, it's mainly clinical. Without much investigations, you can make a diagnosis of all these allergic disorders. Coming to asthma, the old GINA guidelines say that if a child is presenting with more than 3 episodes of wheezing, and this wheezing is reversed spontaneously or by a bronchodilator, then you can make a diagnosis of asthma. But now GINA insists on spirometry for all children above 6 years, if possible. If the facilities are there, you must do a spirometry in all children above 6 years. And small children, you can go for this FOT, the forced oscillatory method, can pick up asthma in children less than 6 years. And so it is mainly a clinical diagnosis. And you know, there are various guidelines are there. Mainly we follow the GINA guidelines and IAP, and the respiratory chapter of Indian Academy of Pediatrics has come with, the ATM, asthma training module. And this asthma training module, the actual work of module started in 2000 when I was the national chairperson of the chapter way back in 2000. After that, in 2011, when I was the national president, we have conducted a TOT on revised asthma module in more than 100 districts we have covered. And also, I'm very glad that now the IAP respiratory chapter is going on with other course. Advanced asthma course is they are doing. So it is going on very well. Regarding allergic rhinitis, it's again a clinical diagnosis. There are mainly 4 symptoms for allergic rhinitis. A child presented with sneezing, nasal block, nasal discharge. If among these 4, if more than 2 symptoms are present for more than 2 hours per day for a period of 2 weeks, you make a diagnosis of allergic rhinitis depending on the ARIA guidelines. There's the guidelines called ARIA guidelines, ARIA, which stands for asthma, allergic rhinitis, its impact on asthma. These guidelines, you can make a diagnosis of allergic rhinitis. And also, allergic rhinitis prevalence is very high. Up to 40% is reported now. And as a comorbidity of asthma, in more than 98% of children with asthma, the associated allergic rhinitis is seen. Coming to allergic conjunctivitis, if a child is rubbing his eyes constantly with rubbing of the nose, it is allergic rhinoconjunctivitis. Atopic dermatitis is very common. It's the commonest allergic reaction, and its onset is very early, before 6 months. These children will present with eczematous lesions on the face. Flexural eczema will be there, and the main treatment, as you know, is again an moisturizing cream and local steroid application. Then food allergy, Dr. Neelam Mohan was talking about food allergy. In my study, the prevalence of food allergy was about 8 to 10%. 8 to 10% of children had food allergy, and it's very important that you must differentiate food allergy from food intolerance, because treatment is totally different. And the common allergens are milk, egg, fish, then groundnut, peanuts, all the nuts, etc. And also some of these children can outgrow the food allergy to some extent by 3 to 5 years of age. So it is all these conditions are mainly clinical diagnosis, but there are different investigations. It is better to investigate these children with newer techniques like skin prick test for atopic dermatitis. Then other newer tests are available now. And the routine IgE estimation is not very important in allergic disorders, because IgE is increased in conditions other than allergic problems like helminthiasis, collagen vascular disease. Also, it is elevated. Then coming to the role of community. See, when you treat a child with allergic disorders, I usually say you must remember 3 P's. 3 things starting with capital P. Most important is pharmacotherapy. Pharmacotherapy is the most important thing. As you know, in children with asthma, the main drug of choice is inhaled corticosteroid. Depending on the severity of asthma, we can have a step-up management. Then second is prevention of trigger factors. There are multiple allergens can produce asthma. It can be an allergen, outdoor allergens or indoor allergens. So you must try to pick up, even from the history, you must try to pick up the allergen and try to avoid these allergens. And the third P is very, very important. That is patient education. When you see a child with asthma or any allergic disorders, we must discuss with the parents and the child the most probable etiological factor, and we must discuss with them how to give these drugs. And as you all know, the inhaler devices inhaler therapy has revolutionized the management of asthma. So it is very important that you must look at the device and see whether the child is using this device correctly or not. So along with this, parent education, patient education, pediatricians education, and practitioners education is very, very important in the long-term management of all allergic disease. Lastly, definitely there is a role for immunotherapy, especially those children present with allergic rhinitis, children with a very severe persistent allergic rhinitis, not responding to pharmacotherapy. And if you do a skin prick test and you are finding 1 or 2 allergens, then these children, it is worthwhile to have an immunotherapy for these children. For asthma also, the GINA guidelines recommend immunotherapy in step 2, 3, and 3. The child is not responding to pharmacotherapy, and skin prick test shows 1 or 2 allergens. So I think as in allergy and immunology chapter, we have started the fellowship course. We are going to start the fellowship course in allergy and immunology, and there'll be a lot of centers we will be coming up who can do immunotherapy for our children. So to conclude, what I want to say is that the prevalence of all allergic disorders are increasing. It is very important to diagnose very allergic disorders very early, pick up allergic disorders, and treat it scientifically and promptly. And I request all of you to remember these 3 Ps: pharmacotherapy, patient education, avoidance of trigger factors, pediatricians education, physician education, practitioners education in long-term management of all allergic disease. Once again, I thank the organizers for giving this opportunity, and also I thank Dr. Neeraj Gupta and all members of the chapter for giving this opportunity, and also I thank Dr. Geeta Patel for introducing me nicely, and also I thank my beloved friend and the most popular dynamic leader, Dr. Basant Kalakar, who was also an executive board member when I was the national president in 2011, and I had the fortune to give FIAP to beloved Basant Kalakar. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Dr. Vasant sir is there. I think Dr. Vasant sir and Sukumaran sir should
Yeah.
release one video, sir. Vasant sir is there?
Yes.
Yeah, he's there.
Sukumar, for your, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes, yes.
sir.
Thank you, Sukumar sir, for your really, it's a great advice and I really fortunate to receive FIP from your hands and in your. Thank you once again, and you are really good host. When I came to your house, you hosted so much. Thanks for that treat. Thank you once again. Thank you all rest of the people for this journey. Thank you. Samir, go ahead.
Yes, we request Dr. Sukumaran sir along with Dr. Vasant Kalatkar sir to release the video, declare the video released.
Yeah, you can start, sir. Host, please start the video. This is unique creation and the massive things and massive work done by Dr. Geeta Patil, Dr. Amresh, Dr. Praveen Page, and definitely media committee.
Host, can you play? Nikita and Saji, are you there?
Play karo.
Just give us a moment. We're just trying to get it back.
Saji, any issue?
Yes, sir. There was a small issue. No, it's okay, sir. We are just playing in a minute.
Runny nose, itchy skin, constant discomfort for many kids. This is daily life. Allergies affect 1 in 3 children today. From food to pollen, the triggers are everywhere. And the impact? Life-altering. Blocked noses turn into sleepless nights. Rashes bring pain and embarrassment. School days missed. Playtime restricted. Confidence shaken. Allergies can lead to asthma, anxiety, and even stunted growth. Yet many go undiagnosed or untreated. Early detection matters. Safe environments matter. Education matters. Snuffles, rashes, struggles. It's time to break the cycle. Speak up. Get tested.
So we declare that this video is released for all our pediatrician members and for community. Thank you.
Thank you, Vasant.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sukumaran sir, Dr. Vasant sir, and Dr. Geeta Patil for that little ceremony there. And we've come to the conclusion of this wonderful program on allergies. And I now request our dear Dr. Praveen Page, who's been looking after so much of the work related to this program, to kindly offer the vote of thanks to all our attendees. Thank you so much. It's been a lovely afternoon with all of you. Over to Dr. Praveen Page.
Thank you, Samir Bhai. Good afternoon, everyone. As we come to the close of this enlightening program on childhood allergies, it is my privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the core committee of IIT Ki Baat Community Ke Saath 2.0. First and foremost, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed President, Dr. Vasant, our President-elect, Dr. Neelam Mohan Ma'am, past President, Dr. Basavraj, our SHG, Dr. Yogesh Parikh sir, Treasurer, Dr. Atanu, and the Master of Ceremony, Dr. Samir Dalwai. We have been very fortunate to have experts on allergy with us. The convener, Dr. Neeraj Gupta, and his team of experts, Dr. Som Shekhar, Dr. Arif, Dr. Sanjukta, Dr. Pareen Parmar, and Dr. Dhanesh. Your expertise has truly inspired all the participants to approach allergy care with renewed commitment and knowledge. A special and heartfelt thanks to our guest, Dr. Sukumaran sir, for gracing this occasion, sharing his wisdom and valuable perspectives that has set the perfect tone for today's program. We are deeply grateful to all our participants, both in person and online, for their active participation. I would also like to mention all of the tireless efforts of the IIP office and the technical staff. Their dedication behind the scenes ensured the smooth execution of every detail. Thank you all once again, and have a wonderful day. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. It's been a lovely afternoon hosting all of you. And thank you, President Sir, Dr. Vasant, Dr. Neelam Mohan Ma'am, as well as Dr. Basavraj, Dr. Yogesh Bhai. Thank you so much, Atanu Sir in absentia, and all the executive board members, as well as the office bearers of the Indian Academy of Pediatrics. Special thanks to the scientific committee. Thank you to all of you for attending this program, and we hope that you will be able to disseminate the contents of the press note and the video and the poster all across the country. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Amresh.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Himabindu.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nice to see all of you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Vasant ji, Neelam ji, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sir, thank you very much. Binder sir.